Each time the puck drops to begin a hockey game in Milwaukee, Admirals fans are filled with optimism for the contest ahead. They witness skill, effort, intensity put out by the team. But what fans don't normally see are the moments that lead up to a game, the preparation, conditioning, and planning. On this night, the Admirals sit in second place in their division, a full 11 points ahead of their opponent, the Cleveland Monsters. The key to defeating the Monsters? The Admirals play in their own defensive zone. The pregame meeting sets the tone for the contest ahead.
Teaching clip there. Let's be aware on their face-offs here. Check out what their sticks are here, okay? And then with us guys here, on our face-off wins here, their D-zone losses. D, let's try to go D to D wide here tonight. We can get on our onsides here. Let's start like this, and then once we win the draw, we can snap the puck to each other here. Our inside forward, you can step in initially to help, and then let's sprint out to get into 3 high out in that logo, out in the Perkins logo. So we'd have our D where Pinky is, our D nice and wide. We can pull up into the middle nice and hard, and we can go 3 high attack from there. And let's get hard to the net here with our center and with our board side guy here, okay? Any questions on that?
The pre-scout in general, we basically look at our games in the past that we've had against the club and how they've played against us and prepared against us, and then also try to see what they did in their past game against another team. You know, whether it's 1 game ago, 2 games ago, and find their most recent, systematic things, maybe some little tricks or maybe some tweaks that they made in order to make themselves successful. And that's my responsibility to watch that and to look at that aspect of the game 5-on-5 and put our team in the best position to succeed.
Just watch, they send one here, okay? We can still do our ads package here, our routes, but watch, the guy sits on Whitey coming underneath. Their D is still trying to pick him up there if you see ciphers. So let's snap it D to D. We should be able to go D to D and skate tonight. Whitey, you can cut your route short after you're coming underneath and come right up the center if you want and become the center lane, and then obviously our center's coming over into this area.
Cleveland came to town. Our preparation for them, we were really stressing defense first and taking care of the puck, no turnovers, making smart, simple plays early.
Our defensemen, we are not coming all the way up here. Fold in behind, our center can release and attack up. Our inside winger can come up like this here. Our D, we do not want up in that area. We'd be underneath at the dot, accepting 18 tying in there. Our center can release and come up. We can hold there, and we'd be in a situation just like defensive zone coverage, 3 high, and then be ready in front of the net there to battle hard.
The first period gets off to a rocky start. The Monsters, who failed to tally a goal in their previous 2 games, score 3 times in the opening frame against netminder Marek Mazanets. It's definitely not the start the coaching staff wanted. As the team heads into the first intermission, the Admirals are right back at the drawing board.
It's our fault here because we asked you to play defense first, but we didn't remind us that the last time we played these guys here, we gave them 4 goals. We turned the puck over twice, and we don't execute on our PK. We have to move our feet a little more. We have to get engaged a little bit more. But we got enough opportunities to score goals to be in this hockey game. Simplify our game. Continue to play defense first. We're going to get our opportunities. All right? Stay the course here. One at a time. Let's go.
The 3-goal deficit quickly turns to 4 early in the second period. It isn't until Derek Army crashes the net and chips the puck past Cleveland goalie Anton Forsberg that the Admirals are on the board. Milwaukee barrages Forsberg with 30 shots on goal in the second and third periods alone, but he's up to the task and turns away all attempts.
Forsberg, for them, their goaltender stood on his head. Besides the goals that we gave them, our goaltending was fantastic as well. We traded chances back and forth. It was, I think, an exciting hockey game to watch. Unfortunately, the grade A chances that we got, Forsberg shut the door. They've got great goaltending over there. Both guys have played up and down in the NHL, and obviously it showed that night.
The early deficit proves insurmountable, and the Admirals fall to Cleveland 4-1.
When you're behind the 8 ball like that, it's it's tough to come back. So our stress of defense first, and our pre-scout didn't go as according to plan, and we weren't able to execute what we set out to do. It's definitely frustrating, especially on this side of it. As a player, you try to shake it off and go shift to shift, and it kind of eats at you a little more kind of on this side of the fence.
Little time is given to stew on the tough loss, however, as the players put on a brave face to greet post-game fans for picture night.
We're entertainers. People come to the game, they support us, and it's very important for our guys and for us as players and staff to recognize the people that support us and the people that are in the stands cheering for us each and every night. And nights like that, you have to kind of forget, quicker than others. Obviously you did maybe not have played your best, but at the end of the day, you have an obligation to fulfill as a professional, and you need to put your best foot forward and forget about that stuff, flush it, as we say, and go out there and put a good face on it, and really, interact and really support the people that make it happen around here.
Thanks, Roscoe.